everyone, my name is Chang and today I will guide you to Vietnam Ethnology Museum in Hanoi, and let's go with Chang to know more about the culture of Vietnam.
Vietnam Museum of Ethnology is a museum in Hanoi, Vietnam that shows 54 officially recognized ethnic groups in Vietnam. It is located on a 43,799 square meter on the Nguyen Van Huyen Street, Cau Giay district. It was opened in late 1997 with the purpose of preserving cultural heritage and promoting cultural diversity within the country. Day by day, it attracts domestic and foreign tourists more and more. Vietnam Ethnology Museum has the shape of Dong Sơn drum. The museum composed of two main exhibit booths, which are an indoor and outdoor area. In addition, in 2007, the kite building was began building with the objectives of introducing foreign cultures, mainly the culture of nations in the Southeast Asia. This is the third exhibition booth of the museum. The Vietnam Museum of Ethnology is an important cultural center, has great significance. Go inside the bronze drum building. It has two floors. The first floor illustrates the life of 54 Vietnamese artists in different residences through series of pictures and model art simulation. Information about them is portrayed in the display area here. Artifacts are exhibited inside exhibition hall, and they are from daily life of these ethnic groups. Each group has its own space in the museum to represent its unique cultures, such as costumes or production tours. Its indoor exhibition space can be viewed via a visual tour, which includes the Việt, Mường, Tày, Thái, Hmong, Dao, Cham, Hoa, or Khmer ethnic groups. Images or materials in the museum are so familiar with ethnic groups such as a knife, a basket, or a pipe. Going to the museum, the visitors will feel that they come to different regions of Vietnam, which makes Vietnam Museum of Ethnology be a familiar destination in Hanoi of every tourist. There are 15,000 artifacts and 42,000 fear about the previous cultural objectives of the 54 ethnic groups that are kept and displayed in the museum, such as clothing, farming tools, fishing tools, furniture, musical instruments, funerals, and mental and social activities. Thanks to these artifacts with image or information, visitors can have a deep understanding about the culture of different groups of Vietnam. The second floor is placed for temporary exhibition. It's always renewed according to the exhibition's topics. Move to the next part. Southeast Asia section. The Kite Building. The Southeast Asia section is built in 2008 with an area of 500 hectares, with the exhibition of artifacts originated from different Southeast Asia countries. The outdoor display area exhibits a variety of Vietnamese homes as full-scale replicas, with great attention paid to the varying architectural styles set within the authentic and square gardens. The outdoor exhibitions is an interesting object for presentation for realistic house models of different ethics. Coming to this section, visitors can learn more about the diversity of perspectives, traditions, living style, and value of various ethics. Move to the real house of ethnic groups. First, Cham House. House is the most tangible cultural heritage of the Cham with different physical characteristics. House is built on ground and arranged in order rows. Doors open to the southwest or between, where metal bricks are mixture of lime and shells, covered with tiles or thatch. Rooms are arranged in the particular order: sitting room, room for parents, children, and married women, kitchen, warehouse, nuptial room for the youngest daughter. Certain rituals must be performed before the building of the house, praying for the land god and asking for his permission to cut down trees in the forest. Viet House, at the north and middle of Vietnam, are frequently hit by storms and hurricanes. Local residents content themselves with one-story house. Viet House often follow an order. Middle Bay in main house is the altar of ancestors. Two natural bays are placed for visitors and rest. A day long house. The Longhouse in Buôn Đôn district, Đắk Lắk, belonging to the Ede Altic group, is the longest house in the Central Highlands. A normal longhouse is 30 meters in length and 4 meters in width, whereas the longhouse in Buôn Đôn is 85 meters in length and 6 meters in width. Bana Communal House. The communal house, the most important building in Bana village, serves as meeting house for men in the village and as the place for rituals, celebration, preparation for war or defense. The bamboo hut rattan and straw used for the construction was brought from the Central Highland. Sarai Tom House. As Sarai people hold the degree in high esteem, the Sarais has the tradition of building large tombs to worship the passed away. Sarai tomb with cave of sexually explicit men and women, seated children, animals, and servants of the dead in their afterlife. The biggest of these tombs are about 45 square meters. Even there is some change as the time goes by. The tombs are considered as a symbol for exemplary architecture of the group. Go to tomb. In the area having this, it has more than 50,000 people live, and often in Huế and Quảng Nam. This tomb is Ping Plang, focus on beautiful, big, with rich family or high politician family. Down House, built in 1999 and finished after 23 days. This house is suitable for high topography. Hormone House. Materials from family from Hormone Hòa, Mù Cang Chải, Yên Bái. Hà Nhì House. Long 9.71 meter, width 8.4 meter, built in 2004. Follow house of Trang A Lũ, Lao Chai, Lào Cai. House only has one door and remained live in soil. Tay House. Live in steel house. Thủy Đình Puppet Show. Besides representing the culture through architecture, the folk tradition is also shown through the art of water puppet in Thủy Đình House. As a traditional art form, the story about rural life is told through the combination of wooden puppets and traditional musical playing on water. It is in front of the Việt House, which is a place for puppet show of couples from Nam Định, Hải Dương. With the rapid development, not all Vietnamese people know their traditional house. Let's go to Vietnam Museum of Ethnology to learn about the traditional space in Vietnam.